Alright, so I'll make the motion to come back into session at 8:42. Can I have a second, please?
I'll second.
Jason?
Go with Jason or Word, whichever. And then okay, so it's Jason. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous, carried, approved. Police department, you're up.
Alright, I won't consult your intelligence. You can read the numbers on the sheets I gave you. We haven't had a ton of stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, there's a lot to go over. Personnel, computer stuff. Did talk to Captain Butler with the county. They are updating their mobile communications system. They're getting rid of what we have on the patrol car, as well as all their patrol cars, and moving into a new system totally. They are updating all their tough books to Windows 7, and they're all going with the i5 core processor because they have to. The new program will only run with Windows 7 and with the i5. At first I thought I was going to be able to get into a tough book for $500 to $800, depending on the bells and whistles we wanted on it, touch screens and all that good stuff. But those are obsolete at the end of this month too for our communication system within Cattaraugus County.
Is that effective August 1st that they're going to have all these new?
The last week of this month, I believe is what he said. So yeah, Friday the
31st.
31st, it's over. So everything will be by cell phone and radio to the dispatch from now on until we can get this taken care of.
What did you find out as far
The Panasonic Tough Book model CF31 is the model that the county uses and is the one that is up to date with the correct processors and all that jazz in there. You're looking at, without changing hard drives from a standard hard drive to a solid state drive, you're looking at about $2,364. And then we have to get a new stand, not a new stand, but a new, what do I want to call it, a dock to go on the stand that's in the car right now. You can get those, cheapest one I found so far, new, box open, so someone looked at it at least, $479.99. I'm looking at eBay. You find some on eBay for $150, $200, but they don't come with the cords and the
wireless internet?
No, I'm not really good with the electronics. You know when you put like a subwoofer in a car,
Yeah.
and there's an amp. So there's a little amp that comes with. Thank you. Amp that comes with it. Those don't come with any of those things I found on eBay. For powering the laptop through the car is basically what it's converted. There's always an option. I didn't put it in this quote for this tough book, but there's an option for GPS. Really don't need it in the village, but
Sound like you're gonna get lost in
yeah.
I'm like, Carter! How do I get to Lincoln?
Anyway,
What did you find out about the internet?
the internet basically the built-in 4G LTE that's in these tough books just takes a SIM card, and the 4G card that we use for this laptop now has a SIM card in it. So what I understand is it's like a cell phone, just pop the SIM card out, put it in the laptop,
Okay.
reboot it, and it's good to go. Make sure the proxy and all that stuff set up the right way to communicate, but
Okay.
it should be good.
So then we're looking at the total cost of $28.44.
Yeah, we're looking right around $3,000 basically, is what.
Is how much it's gonna cost to install and all that, like to put in, like Do you know who we would go to? to do that?
I was offered assistance from Captain Butler.
Really?
Yeah. He
Wow.
said he would set up the laptop, and if we needed help with the dock and stuff, he'd give me help. He said if he's not able to do it, Eagle Radio over in Faulkner has the ability to do it. They set up all of the county cars. There's a company called, I think it's 1056 Alarm and Radio, and they are on Seneca in Elma. They're a lot cheaper than Eagle Radio.
They are.
Yeah, so if we ever needed help with that stuff, I'd just as soon go to them because it costs less. And unless someone from the county besides the captain knows what they're doing,
Okay.
you know. But he does.
Did you get a
all the
price
stuff.
by chance from that 10, 5, 6, whatever company? No.
I know they charge you a whole cruiser, but I didn't ask them for a breakdown of components, you know, lights one day, computer the next, radio the next. I didn't ask for that.
Okay, G, how much do we have in the budget to do this? Obviously, because we can't be obsolete and just communicate via,
Well, and police expense, you got 9,900.
okay.
But what was supposed to be included in that is gas, anything else that you'd have to ask Mike what he put in there. But that's how much you got for police expense,
Yeah.
9,900.
Yeah, I talked to Mike, Friday night? Whatever, end of last week sometime, and told him what was going on, explained the situation, the communications with the county, and, he just was basically of the mindset of, well, now we're between a rock and a hard place, and we just gotta do what we gotta do and be careful. He suggested that working with Jay O'Connell, if I can get a hold of this company via phone and actually get a quote written for what we need, he said that would be the best thing as far as recouping through a grant, like a communication grant with Jay O'Connell. You have to have a quote. You can't just like buy it, give them a receipt, and be like, we want this money back.
Okay.
You have to have a quote for the equipment. And I called a buddy over at Warsaw PD, and he verified that same thing. He's their grant writer over there in Warsaw. It's a little complicated, but it's not doable.
How long, Rick, with your knowledge in grants, how long would it take possibly?
Well, there has to be one available.
Yeah. How long's a piece of string? Really? Because I'm not sure what the cycle is, if it's one of these things where, is there a
Right.
cycle, or is there a grant out there that you can apply for immediately?
Yeah.
And then it's also where G. O'Connell is right now. I talked to him today.
You did, okay, great.
And, just on a whole variety of different things. I actually talked to Jean O'Connell, and very upbeat lady in that.
Yeah,
And she was very positive in the things that she felt that she could do for us, but at the same time, they're in the,
you're saying in the village as a whole.
well, as a whole. And what the problem is right now, between now and the end of the month, everybody's got to put in for this funding through the state underneath COMA.
Right.
And so they're in crunch time right now, so
Right.
to say something's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, I would really question.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to happen in the next couple of weeks.
But
The sooner the better, obviously.
Do you know under a grant, say if we spend the money for this, are we able to get,
you're going to have the grant, and then you apply, spend the money.
Yeah.
So, because what you're doing now is you spent the money, you're just finding a grant that fits, and that doesn't work that way.
Right.
So, I'm just saying that on the other hand, thinking outside the box, I wonder if you could lease it system. I don't know.
I can
Because,
check that.
I mean, we're being pushed into it just because of what the county's doing, which the county.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
was-
faulting the county, because I think the county realizes we need to do this.
Right, but it was
And
pretty late notice.
we only go from one crisis to another, that's the
Yeah.
way we operate. But what I'm saying is that if we, I don't know if there's some way to think outside the box on that. So that we have coverage,
Yeah.
then,
I could even look and see if there's like a payment structure, even if you know, bought it but only did like monthly payments on it.
that you're still,
Rather than
you're
leasing it.
spending the money before you,
Put in the cart before the horse.
see, because it's ownership. If you're leasing it, it is an ownership, or if it's running it, it is an ownership, whatever
Right.
you say. You know,
All right.
you're in a position where if you're running it month to month, but we really need it, and we need to own it, then I can see whether you could go for a grant, I'm just saying, and that's just in general terms, but, I can call tomorrow and find out if that, what the cycle is for something like this, and, I can ask her. Turned out when I called her, she was very familiar with my wife's work as a grants person, so, I've
It's a
been
nice
very
connection.
well received,
Nice connection.
yeah,
Yeah.
so. But I can give her a call back and just say, you know, be specific, be target specific on this, okay?
Yeah.
That's sound fair?
Sounds fair to me.
Okay.
And then also if you could check and see if we're able to lease or not, because then if
Yeah.
anything by the 27th, or, is it
Thirty.
what is it, the 20, is it?
27th is the work session.
It is the 27th. To get that, then we'll have to weigh out the options, but to order a computer or whatever, we have to, I mean. So could you put that on the agenda for the work session, is the police department computer? And then if you two can correlate with one another and let the rest of us know what's going on, or let me know, I can send in an email or.
My cell phone is 560.
Yeah,
16.
you're
Hang on a
gonna be
second.
public.
Maybe you wanna write that down and hand it to him?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right, we're recording.
John's already,
Here, I'll send you a text.
Thank you.
And in my case, because I'm deaf, texting works best for me.
Okay.
My wife does it all the time.
From across the room.
She probably does. Oh.
She's always so thoughtful. This morning I woke up and there was a do not resuscitate sheet right next to my head.
I'd like to bring up something, I didn't realize it was still going on, but somebody close to the school has witnessed, I don't know who it is, some cops still patrolling on the sidewalk behind the school.
The driveway?
Yeah,
The drive around, the loop, yeah.
yeah. Do we really feel that that's safe?
There's no reason not to.
Really?
I mean, if I'm crawling 5 miles an hour, I mean, it's a property check, goes around the entire property.
Yeah. Still, the people walk on that. I didn't realize it was for vehicles, even though it's wide enough.
It has to be there, it's a code, for emergency vehicles to get back there, such as fire, EMS. If someone cannot be taken from that end of the building to the front of the building where the main loop is,
Mhm.
it has to be there. Pioneer just did the same thing with our new capital project. We put in a road all the way around the immediate school, plus one perimeters for main traffic.
Okay. Show that some public has, just stressed their concerns over it, because they do a lot of walking around the school. Even though they're going so slow, it doesn't seem like it's right. Not to say that it's you, I'm just saying,
No, it's me.
if somebody, oh, it
Yeah.
is.
Right, yeah. That's me, I don't care.
I mean, so,
It's part of our property checklist,
Oh,
so, old school, new school, hip hop, sorry. We gotta do it. I mean, that's just what Mike's got on the sheet, it's been there for forever. far as I'm concerned.
I know some residents have come to me about it. I completely get it during the night to go around, and they shouldn't be walking around and say if you got a bunch of hoodlums or whatever come up and attack, just say, I'm using hypotheticals. But, and then also the other case comes into play is if when they're doing the property check and then say that they're walking around and then say that there is an actual emergency on the other end, for them to get back into, say they're all the way over here walking around the perimeter, now they gotta come all the way around or whichever way, it's not gonna be.
Yeah, and I mean, school grounds technically are closed after 3 PM to the public unless you're there for a sporting event as a viewer or a participant,
It was
or you're
during the
using
day.
the basketball courts, so,
I just thought in general, I just thought I'd bring it up.
yeah. You're saying during the day?
Yeah. But I can understand it's a pure checklist.
You know that, pad they got built down on the back of the hill there?
Okay.
See, no one knows about these.
You mean
things.
the-
Little wooden pad they
Oh,
got built.
yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
found some
interesting.
people down there doing things they,
Shouldn't
That
be.
surprised me.
well, they're not supposed to be down there. There's no purpose for them to be there, they're trespassing.
Yeah.
On school property, school grounds.
Yeah.
They're asked to leave politely or not so politely. Based on the condition that they're found in. So.
What time-
I still see no reason not to take the loop once a day,
That's fine.
but.
I just thought I'd bring it up.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Do you usually do it at night or do you do it in the afternoon or
Once a shift,
once a shift? Okay.
I really don't have a rhyme or reason to wanna do property checks.
It's just, well, it should be sporadic as well.
It's not like, oh, 6 o'clock, time to check the water tank in, Mill Street. It's not, you know, I don't run it like that. It's just like, you know what, I haven't been over here in a while, let's go.
By chance, maybe to help those if they are there at the playground or wherever they're at. So if you're going around and just, I don't know if you, I know you guys always get out and talk, but if, get out and just talk and interact with them, maybe, you know, they might just feel a little bit more at ease and not be so apprehensive or, I guess, maybe offended by it, just,
Yeah,
because I mean, if you're,
most people wait. They're back there, so.
yeah, okay. What else do we have for the police? We have to, for the one position, correct? All right, we're gonna have to, I'll make the motion, to enter executive session, for employee matters. And that, of course, the board, Rose, and Jay, and of course, Jim are present for it. And it is 9 o'clock on the dot. Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, it's unanimous, carried and approved. We won't be too long.